It's episode 15 of my series, Buy and Try, where I find vintage dishes at the thrift store that have recipes on them, and then I make that exact recipe. Today, I'm making party pizza, which I was so excited about. I've never found a pizza plate before, but then I realized it had the most unhinged toppings. Like, I've never heard of a sardine and tomato pizza. Anyways, obviously, they were out of the sardines in olive oil, but I got the sardines in sunflower oil, and love this little man. He's so, It also called for Gouda cheese, which I was excited about. Haven't had that on pizza before. And grabbed my tomatoes, and we're all set. Let's get this party started. I've never made pizza dough from scratch before, so I was really hoping this was going to turn out because obviously if the dough doesn't come out properly, the whole pizza is going to be awful. So I sifted the flour with some salt and mixed that all together. And then I took some warm water and I opened the yeast. It was not what I was expecting. It looks like fish food, kind of like little pebbles. And so I gradually added that in with the warm water and mixed it. She was getting murky, but apparently that's what it's supposed to look like. I watched some videos, although the videos did say to do it differently, but I had to follow what the plate said because the plate is my master. So here we go. Got a bit frothy. That's what the plate said. Wait till it's frothy. And then I made a well and added that in. And then sensory dream, mixed it all up and smushed it in my hands. It was truly delightful. Then it was time to knead my dough. And I was like, I need some tips on how to do this. So I watched some videos and I kind of needed more help probably because I still don't feel like I knew what I was doing. It was certainly resembling dough, which is great. So then I lined a bag with some olive oil and put the ball in there and left it for an hour. Oh, she's slipping and sliding. In the meantime, I sliced up my tomatoes. Something so weird about this recipe is that there's no sauce. It's like just tomatoes on the base. Anyways, after an hour, she had grown, she had flourished, looking large and in charge, which I absolutely love to see. And then I kneaded that some more and I still don't have a rolling pin. So I floured up a water bottle and used that to roll my dough to get it nice and ready for the plating of the pizza. So I got a pretty good shape and just, tidied up the edges, put that on the plate, and things were happening. We're getting there. So I added the tomatoes, like as I said, no sauce. Couldn't get lost in any sauce here. In fact, the sauce was lost. So I added some salt and pepper and then the Gouda cheese. Yeah, it was looking a bit odd, but then it was time for the main attraction, the sardines. And boy, did they have a scent. They were some smelly fish. Started with my hands, and it wasn't even about the texture. I just didn't want my hands to smell like fish all day. Ew. So I used a fork, and I was like, this is looking so questionable. Like, this doesn't even look cute. So, I hope it at least tastes good. But surprise, after 30 minutes, she's stunning, gorgeous. She had such a glow up, like beautiful. Oh, she was tooting. Bit of a gassy lassie, but it was looking really good. I mean, when you melt cheese over anything, of course, it's going to look delish. Oops, had a bit of a tumble. But you can see the dough was super thick and fluffy. So here we go, taste test. It was good, but it needed sauce. So I added some garlic sauce and that made all the difference. But you know what? I actually didn't hate the sardines because there wasn't so many of them mixed with the tomato and the Gouda cheese was incredible. I actually kind of liked it and my husband loved it. He gave it a 9 out of 10. So I don't know, maybe give it a try if you're feeling crazy.